I originally was in business. I have a business degree, and I went into industry many years ago. It seems like a million years ago. However, the schedule's rough. So I decided to go back to school and get a teaching certificate, and I picked up the marketing classes and business law. I love them because they do combine English. You have to be literate to read and to speak and to create. And then there's the part of business that I miss, talking about policies and statutes. We look at target, audiences and all these other things, all the trickery and the coolness of business kind of combined with language arts. So that's what makes it exciting for me. So for the business law, I do actually like the units that have to deal with the current world problems, because I like students to go out and research and tell me how they feel about global issues. And their ideas are amazing and they're brilliant and they never cease to surprise me with their creativity. They do have to be self-motivated. I don't want people to think that because I'm in an elective, I don't need to be intelligent. I think the business pathway, again, being an English background, I expect students to put all of those skills into whatever work they produce. Without a doubt, this is a pathway to business, to anything where you have to work collaboratively, you have to be creative, you have to be able to be articulate, and they support all 21st century skills, which is one of the biggest pushes out there in education, because those are foundational skills that apply to any job. And I'm even more excited, we are offering 2 new classes this fall, business computing and intro to business. So I hope to see a bunch of you in my new classes, and so we can grow the program together.
My favorite project is definitely state and just our competitions. We get to travel to different places, meet new people, and it's just a very fun experience. This class is just super fun. You can take it for all 4 years and you really just to get to grow with the class and the new people that come in. I recommend taking it because you learn really important life skills that you'll be able to use in the business world after high school, which I think is just a very important lesson to learn.
I love teaching culinary for so many reasons, but one of the main reasons is because I feel like the stuff that I teach is actually things that students are going to use in their lives. So we do a lot of baking. It's a little bit less expensive to do than some of the other kind of cooking, and so we get to do a lot of it. But making cinnamon rolls and donuts and pies and pastries, that's like my love, is the sweet. I've got a sweet tooth, so that's my favorite. Yeah, the expectations for the culinary classes is really just come prepared to get your hands dirty and get into it. As far as homework and stuff, when we're not distance learning, most of the stuff happens in our classroom, and so there's not a lot of homework.
I like this class because you get to learn lots of fun, new techniques, and you get to make lots of fun food with your friends. I recommend people take this class because you can get a lot of basics to help you once you move out and you have to kind of cook for yourself, and your roommates will thank you for it later.
I like to teach Leadership 1 and Leadership 2 because I see it as a program that allows students to carry out their passions to serve and to enrich the lives of other people in our community. Leadership 2, students get to choose their own project. It's something that they're passionate about. They identify an area in our community in which they want to work on, and to fill that gap, they do that during their own time and they work on it. It's really cool. Students have to earn 100 hours of community involvement. I encourage my students to be involved in a variety of different things. That might be sports, that might be the theater, having a job, volunteering in our community.
I like leadership because it involves me in my school and allows me to have a say in matters about a community in school. It also involves me in the community because you just get to do a lot of fun stuff. I would recommend taking leadership because it is very fun and it's a really cool way to stay involved in your school and in your community, and you get to work with a ton of different people and it's a blast.